Hello and welcome back to the KenOhwee Channel, and for today's episode I'll be ending this year by counting down the top 10 action figures I've reviewed in 2017. Before I begin, I'd just like to highlight that this all comes down to personal preference, so everyone will have their own different lists, and I hope you can respect my choices. And the ranking is determined by factoring everything about the package from figure quality, posability, accessories, and most importantly, how much fun I had playing with that action figure. And also, since I'm only factoring figures released in 2017, I'd just like to give a special mention to Mayfac's Iron Man Mark 43, SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Amazon Omega, SHF Bruce Lee, Mayfac's BVS Batman, and re-added Sentinel Iron Man Black and Gold, as they were all released in 2016. So without further ado, let's start the countdown. Number 10. SH Figuarts Ryu or Ryu, the Street Fighter. A figure with plenty of possibility, and the elbow rotation compensated for the lack of bicep swivel, which is a design that should have been included in all non-bicep twist figures, but for some odd reason it was not. Such in the case of SHF Justice League Batman. However, despite being an extremely fun figure to play with, its lack of accessories puts it at the number 10 spot. Number 9. SH Figuarts Xenogray, the posable statue, the beast. A figure with a wonderful sculpt, and despite its bulk, it still managed to pull off some crazy poses. However, not to the extent you'd expect from an SH Figuarts figure, which is why he's at number 9, but the amount of playable accessories in the figure itself can alternate between forms makes this an extremely fun figure to play with. Number 8. SH Figuarts Spider-Man. Hold your horses, people. I know some of you may be shocked to see this guy so far down the list, and yes, the figure came with plenty of accessories, and plenty of collectors have been waiting for SHF to do a Spider-Man figure, since it's the perfect marriage between the character of Spider-Man and SHF articulation. However, most of the possibility comes from the bottom half of the figure, as each time I tried posing his arm for a sketch, I get really annoyed, and that is why he's at the number 8 spot, but still within the top 10 action figures of 2017. Number 7. Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Gwen. Finally, a non-SHF figure in the list, the Yamaguchi Spider-Gwen. A female figure capturing the number 7 spot. Yamaguchi have been sacrificing its look for the sake of maximum posability in the previous figures leading up to this one, such in the case of Transformer Spider-Man and also the Venom, which is really annoying to pose with. This figure comes with a wonderful sculpt while still retaining its maximum posability, and also it comes with a ton of accessories, but she would have been higher on the list if they added a bicep twist and a hoodie down accessory. But I've owned a couple of female action figures, but nothing came close to this figure, so this figure definitely set the bar for future female action figures. Number 6. Marvel Legends Spider-Man Homecoming. The year after Spider-Man. This character was so popular that almost every toy company tried to make a Spider figure of their own. And of course, Marvel Legends brings its own figure and changing it up a bit by introducing a new body sculpt to suit this character's stature, and so far the only package with Spidey wings, which a lot of other figures does not even have. And for the price you're paying for this figure just makes this package worth the number 6 spot on the list. Number 5. SHF Batman The Dark Knight. Coming in at number 5, Christopher Nolan's Batman, and SHF did this figure justice, staying true to the character in every sense. Ninja-like articulation, plenty of Batman weapons, much taller in comparison to Justice League Batman, and he looks just like the character on the silver screen, so it ticks all the boxes you want in a Batman action figure, and he is almost perfect. It would have been perfect if his shoulder guards didn't pop out every time I tried to pose him, or even a little bit more ab crunch, but still, overall, a beautiful Batman. Number 4. Marvel Legends Deadpool. Of course, this Deadpool is high on the list. What more can I say about this figure? Plenty of accessories, the typical Marvel Legends articulation, which is sufficient enough for the figure to pull off awesome poses. Weapons can be stored on the figure itself. I know I mentioned the accessories, but come on, the bazooka. And best of all, the price. For just half of what you pay for an imported figure, you're getting almost the same amount, if not more, than you could ever hope for in a package with such price, which is why he is at number 4. Number 3. Figma Deadpool DX version. As I've mentioned in the previous comparison video, even though the Marvel Legends edges out the Figma Deadpool in terms of price and other factors, personally I'd still pick this figure over the Legends because of its articulation and also his accessories, man. I just can't stop playing with it. This figure fits really well with my channel and the possibilities with this guy are endless. But the only reason why he's not any higher in the list is because of his steep price, but other than that, just an extremely fun figure to have. Number 2. Amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine. I know a lot of you may be wondering how this guy got so high on the list, but in my mind, this guy has always been one of my top figures of 2017. Ever since I took him out of the box, I was just amazed by the sculpt and the engineering of this figure, how they concealed the joints. It's like Yamaguchi heard our complaints and did something about it. And at the end of the day, I just keep coming back to play with this figure. As you all can see from most of my sketches, his facial expressions are just awesome. Also, the over-exaggerated claws is just what all Wolverine fans ask for. Big shiny silver adamantium claws. Of course, with Revoltech joints, I wish he had a bicep twist, but still a fantastic Wolverine figure to have. Number 1. Mafex Spider-Man Homecoming. Of course, the number 1 spot, taking the title as the best figure of 2017. In my humble opinion, do you want a great looking Spider-Man? Look no further. Articulation, he can pull off anything you throw at him. Accessories, oh, where do I begin? Webs, interchangeable hands, interchangeable heads, and of course, magnets. This figure captured every essence of what Spider-Man should be, and he's just a fantastic figure and extremely fun to play with, and to me, he deserves the number 1 spot, so amazing job, Mafex. That concludes today's episode and my final episode of 2017. I know there are other amazing figures out there which I couldn't get to review in time for 2017's list, such as the Mezco figures, as I only started collecting them this week. So I'll start talking about the Mezco toys in 2018, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Once again, this is my top 10 list and it all comes down to personal preference and everyone's top 10 list is different, so please be respectful and do share with me what is your top 10 action figures of 2017 or even top 5. Share it with me in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, which will help me a lot and I really appreciate it. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more action figure content and also to help me achieve my 2018 goal, which is hitting 10,000 subscribers by July. Let's do this! It has been an amazing 2017 and I thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you guys are embracing your inner kid and having an amazing new year. Stay awesome, stay geeky, and I'll see you guys in 2018.